My subject today is going to be why hire a former revenue officer to close your case if you owe back taxes. My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I have about 7,000 subscribers and about 300,000 watch hours. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice for 40. I've worked about 10,000 cases. I am a national expert in IRS resolution. So much so, I've been on the TV about 10 times in the last 3 months. They want my opinion on certain things going on within the Internal Revenue Service. I have a whole team of former IRS agents, great ones on staff, handpicked tax attorneys, and you can see my videos at 777 getting over the flu. 777irs.com. You know, I do these videos for 3 reasons: to give you knowledge, to give you inside information. When I can, I've got a bunch of videos out there that do this. Today is going to be extremely promotional for you. I don't usually do this, but I need to do this because I see so many people getting ripped off, so many people going to these companies that add no value but take your money. I'm going to tell you the value of hiring a former revenue officer to do your work if you owe IRS tax debt problems. There's 2 places that go ahead and end your back tax debt problems. One is the service center. And at the service center, a case can't be resolved. It goes down to a revenue officer. As a former revenue officer, we are the last form of defense for Internal Revenue Service. Many companies, you're going to get advertising and letters and mails and calls about them being able to help and settle your debt. These companies are no more than just advertising and marketing frauds that have a couple people on the back end trying to do their work and close their cases. So what I want to do today, honestly, is tell you, if you owe back tax debt, find a former revenue officer. I have 4 on staff. If you hire a former IRS agent, revenue agent, they're just going to help. They can help you in audits. You want to hire specifically a revenue officer because those are the only people who know the systems, the methodologies. They know every move that the taxpayer is going to make, and they know every move, in fact, how to get you the absolutely best deal you can based on your current financial statement and affairs. Understand this: when you owe back debt, your 433A financial statement or your 433F or your 433B financial statements dictate how IRS is going to close your case. You cannot get your case to a revenue officer, former revenue officer, fast enough. There's many times you can change it. You can shuffle things legally around to show you in the best light of Internal Revenues for IRS. People can't do this because they don't know the system. As soon as we get the case in, generally within 15 seconds of reviewing your financial statement, our revenue officer will have an exit strategy for you to go ahead and get the best possible result. But it's not about calling IRS that day. Many times a client comes in and I have to wait. I don't have a choice because they're not ready and prepared for IRS at that day. 2 things that are very important in dealing with the service, and revenue officers know this: all your tax returns have to be filed. If you're self-employed, you have to be making ES payments, or your withholding has got to be up to date. So what a revenue officer will do, they'll go ahead, a former revenue officer, they'll look at your financial statement, they'll make sure it's in order. They may change things that can be changed, that need to be changed. They will make sure your tax returns are filed and you're current. You want to look good in the eyes of IRS, and that's how it's done. I'm available for consultation, but find a revenue officer. It's not me. Find somebody somewhere. I gave you everything I got. I need a subscription. Why? YouTube says we need subscription, so give me a subscription if you would. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.